Okay, we are inside now. I need to check on this guy, make sure we didn't get any water leaks. I pray to God and we don't. Let's turn my solar light on here. Check on my accountant's stuff. Okay, we're high and dry. Thank God. Important to keep his stuff safer than mine, actually, because, well, since he's paying me to kind of have things protected, right? Bed's okay. I'm leaving the door open just for the extra light, just in case. I don't want to, God, I don't want to have any water damage or anything. But we had hellish storms here. Okay, weather. What's the weather doing in the off-grid tiny house today? 51% humidity, up a bit. 5 Celsius inside. Okay, not too bad. And it is a 11:30. Not 10:30 like that thing said. Okay, so fireplace okay. Everything's high and dry up here with my switches and charge controllers, which is good. There's the Panda. I left the lid open for a bit just to get any excess moisture out of it. And here's our trouble spot. This was the, you guys remember up here, I had a nasty leak at one point. And we're high and dry here. And if it survived that hellish wrath of weather we just had, then I'm pretty certain that the tiny house is watertight. Now, one thing I do need to check on is I'm going to grab a light. Since I put those screws in, I don't know exactly how much water would get in. Whoops, dropped a pen. Jesus, I got that little light here. So, oh boy, what is that? What's that? My camera can't focus. Looks black. What is that? Huh. I don't remember that being there, ever. Nothing's wet though. Huh. Is that a problem? I don't know. It seems black to me. Unless it's just a nasty spot. Huh. Well, see, why I'm looking in between the shower there, guys. I just pointed this out when I was just on the outside of the tiny house. My rail, basically, see where that 2x4 is? It runs right straight up there vertically. The one I just showed you. And the next one will be about here, just before this window. So I have to move that deflector away, and then I can do that properly. But that black mark kind of scares me a bit, because I don't remember that. If you guys You guys remember a stain back there at all? It's not too big, but it's worrisome. But nothing's wet around anywhere. This area. That's kind of worrisome. Oh, I wonder if I pop that open, what will happen? That's what I'm going to do right now. Okay, before my batteries die, let me set you up here. And I'm going to open up the shower compartment for service. Yes, I can get it open. And I'll grab that light again, unless it's in my pocket. Yep. Now I'm gonna kind of lay down so I can see what's going on. Like I said, guys, I don't feel the floor being wet at all. No, it's bone dry under here. So I don't think that's a worrisome spot. Doesn't smell bad under here. Actually smells nice with that pine. That's okay. So that's crazy, guys. I don't know. Maybe it was just a stain from something else that I don't remember. My memory's not the greatest in the world. I'll put that back in. Voila. Hidden storage too. You can hide food storage under there if I had to. Oh, and there goes a bunch of 2-liter bottles. Alright. Ooh. Dropping everything. Keys. Okay, so tiny house survived as far as I know. So the battery's dying on this camera, but oh well. I'll charge it up when I get home. But anyway, thankfully I checked everything. We're good. And my count stuff is good. Also, update on that. If you guys didn't watch that gaming video I put out where I talked in it, during it anyway, he's going to pay me again to have these guys stay another year in the fall, as far as I know, unless things change. So, remember my plans, guys. I need to finish off this radiant barrier stuff along the back wall, along this wall, and then all the way down that side of the tiny house, which seems like a ton of work, and it will be. But it seems to be worth it. From the little, well, this wall that I've done so far, it seems to be working. Just off this solar light that's hitting that radiant foil, bouncing it around and around and around, keeping kind of a greenhouse effect, but not a passive greenhouse effect, I guess. Not to the level that greenhouses do, but a certain level, I guess. And then I will be good. And then back there, I can also use, if I move the totes forward, which I can do since they're empty, I'll have to move the toilet and some stuff, move that forward, finish this wall around, and then in behind the shower, which, that can't really move because it's plumbed in. I'd have to remove a ton of plumbing. I put a removable coupling in down here somewhere. That's a little farther away than it's right there. So I'd have to move this and this all in one piece. That would be a nightmare. Take some shelving down, do all that stuff. But yeah, we'll see. So we'll see what happens, guys. I'm kind of, if the weather gets nice, I get power in here. First off, I want to get the power in here for sure. At least 2 panels up. I'm going to run the cords in through that. I have pre-cut holes on the outside that are taped over. I just have to come through on this side. Then I can run the wires over to probably some switches and charge controllers, plug them into the battery packs. I'm probably going to take that TV stand, I think I mentioned it before, move it right here or even behind, or even, yeah, even right here behind the fireplace. That way it keep the batteries warm, I guess, somewhat. Keep it here, just have that sticking out to here. Shouldn't interfere with the toilet. Have the battery packs stacked up there. Have the charge controllers and switches. And then I'll have unlimited power in here during the daytime, which is awesome. And then I can really get some work done. Because if that's the case, if my accountant wants to keep his boxes there, then what I have to do is, if I want to continue working, I need to move the boxes yet again, remove the wall, remove the bed, move that stuff back here, then start doing that whole back wall and everything like that. Oh, there's the wind again. Going extreme. Oh. It's got these weird bursts that just woo. Yeah, that's kind of slow actually right now, but it was just spinning like crazy. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, I got a lot of work ahead of me, guys. But I want to get the power up for everybody. All my subscribers want to see me have the power up and running in here for anything I want it as well. And that way I can leave the power packs here permanently and don't have to lug batteries around with me, right? So that's kind of cool. And then once they're here, I can do all kinds of stuff, guys. Just think of the possibilities once I have power in the tiny house, right? Awesome. I can't wait. So anyway, I'm out of here for now. I got kind of screwed over by the well, not so much the weather. Well, it's kind of nasty out, but I'm dealing with it. Drills I don't have access to right now, so tomorrow I'm coming back. Hopefully, get that other side done. I'm gonna get a lot more done tomorrow. Hopefully, I get all 4 things up and the top cross racks up. We'll find out. And then I got to bring the racks home, pre-drill for all the solar panels to go through them. And then we'll be damn close to be getting those panels up there. And then I got to drill a hole in here for wiring. And yeah, I might use some ABS with a I have some ABS fittings in one of these boxes. And I'm going to run the ABS fitting out there, silicone it, run a 90 degrees down, run our wires up into it and into the tiny house, and then we'll be good. That should keep the weather out. And I'll probably end up stuffing the hole with something after insulation, probably, after the wires are run in. And I think they're in, which box was it? I think it's in the Aqua Pack box. I got some ABS fittings to look through. So we'll go from there. So this stuff's going to pretty much stay where it is until my accountant gets rid of his boxes. So I was hoping that he was going to get rid of them. He was hinting at it. He wants another year for storage. So I don't blame him. He's retired. But he still does a handful of people's counting work, like ours, and that's kind of nice. So good. Oh, also he lost the key to my tiny house. One of the keys. He lost the outside black master lock key, which is kind of a pain in the ass. And then he still has the deadbolt key though. So God. So now when he has to get access to this, that means he has to call me every time because I have the key to this outer door. He can't get in because this outer door is locked, but he can get in the deadbolt, so it's kind of really stupid. I don't know how he lost it because I gave him it on a key ring. Both keys on one key ring. So figure that out. Oh well. I'm out of here, guys, for now. There's a little update for you. Finally back at the tiny house after the nasty weather. So see you later.